Hi, my name is Johanna. I'm the product manager here at Avokaado, and today I would love to show you our Salesforce integration. It's great for sales teams who just want to make their lives easier and more smooth when they need to deal with contracts relating to accounts or opportunities. Now, as you can see, I'm already on the configurations page, meaning we're jumping right into how you can set up configurations. The awesome thing is you can set it up against each template that you have in the workspace. Those templates can be totally customizable to you, your styles, your content, whatever you need. And each configuration then can be done, separate from another. And once you've done it, then it's done and, set up for you until you wish to change it or it's for some reason expires. Now, let's quickly run through the configuration. Once I open it up, I can see that there is a connected template and some general fields I can set. Like, for example, the name, the connected object, which could be account or opportunity, and I can manage the fields that I'm using inside the configuration. The second page goes over the template fields and the fields you could kind of view here to be mapped against those template fields. Depending on what you want inside your contract, this is exactly what's going to be shown here. And the selection of fields we can see over here are the ones relating to our account, but your account could be different. It could have more or just different ones. And once you've mapped and done everything, then you no longer need to go back and forth and copy paste any fields or data from one place to another, but instead you can find them all done here. And every time you generate the contract, those fields will be pulled into the contract. In the pull fields, if you have some more resource, you can always use webhooks, meaning you can configure triggers to create those documents relating to those fields, depending on any internal process you have. Or you can also do status monitoring, meaning you can set a field in Salesforce with a certain value to trigger the contract creation here in Avokaado. For this, you just need to define the field that you want the system to track in Salesforce, and then what value it should have for the contract to be generated. And there's some updating frequencies, meaning how in what iterations does it go and check for that field. Now we also have push triggers. Because you might want to push data back as well, meaning that you always have a connection from Salesforce as well with any contracts that you have and that opportunity or account. So here you can decide additionally to link to the document what fields you would like to push. Salesforce doesn't at the moment support any file pushing. And where does it push it? Because we chose opportunity as the connected object, it will push to the opportunity. And then it's the sharing. Here you can set the member or the ownership of the document. This is super important. This always has to be set in some type of way. And additionally, you can pull in fields from Salesforce. So if you're using the account as a connected object, you could use the account fields. If you're using opportunity, you can use the opportunity fields. And additionally, you can always set someone from Avokaado to be a signer, approver, whoever. If you know you have, like, let's say an accountant who always has to view the document or a CEO who always has to sign, then you can set that here as well. And once you're set and done, it's done. You don't need to come back here unless something actually changes. Until then, you can keep on using it super smoothly. Now, here we can also test document creation and how the data looks and everything, but actually we can also jump over here and I can show you how a salesperson would be using it for their day-to-day. So here, they would jump over here and click on Create ADOC, click on From Integration, and here find all their configurations. Now, I have a bit more of them, but I'm going to use this one today. Once I click here, I need to go and fetch the opportunity ID, which I can find all the way from here. And from the URL, I'll just plug this number, jump back here, and I'll just paste the ID here. Now, if I start drafting a contract, then I just want to check that everything is as I want it to be. Then I can generate a preview, and I can here see that, okay, yeah, this is the company that I wanted to use. Everything seems okay and correct. Good. The price unit, it's perfect. And we can start creating this document. Now, if you are a salesperson just using this as your day-to-day tool, then what you'll be you actually doing is just jumping in here, putting that ID in, and pulling that data inside as you would like. And here we can see that due to automation, we already had fields filled in here. We have the other party filled in here. And I just need to jump in and correct any and other places that I would love to correct on, which I couldn't pull in from my Salesforce account. But maybe, you have more information, and thus it's that much more easier and quicker for you. Like, for example, I didn't have this company information, which I can fill in. And I can do that just now. And as quickly as that, the questionnaire has been filled in. All the selections were made super easy for the user to just, select and go. And the contract is done. Now, if I jump over here, I can see that there have been already parties being added. As you saw, the opportunity owner, opportunities contact. So in this case, it's our company's representative and the others. You can also turn on queue-based signing. So if you know that your company's personnel needs to sign it before, then you can control that nothing gets passed to the client without fully being authorized by your company's reps. And you can see also that the additional people I added are also in here. Now I can add awesome things like reminders, which if this contract has an end date, great to use, or a signing due date, great to use. You can link past documents. Let's say you have more contracts with Burlington, you want to have them all in one hub, you can link them, but you can also place them in the same folder, whatever works for you. And if you have any discussions you want to have with the different parties, then this can be done here. So let's say there's some negotiation that needs to be done, again, can be handled here, all well and dandy. And once you have finished the document, so it can do that by signing fully or marking is done, then the information gets posted back to the Salesforce opportunity. And that is pretty much the whole story. This is how a salesperson can use Avokaado with Salesforce. And additionally, there is a database that gets created on our side of all the parties that you're using, that all the data that you're inserting. So there is just so much more to explore here than we have time for today, but I hope it was valuable for you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.